Good afternoon, everyone. I'm State Representative C.D. Davidsmeyer. I represent all or part of 10 counties in west central Illinois, the 100th District. We're here today to talk about missed priorities of the Democrat supermajority in the General Assembly. Illinois is facing significant problems with our budget, with public safety, high taxes, and high cost of living. Just last week, COGFA projected a massive $737 million state budget shortfall for next year and an additional over $500 million shortfall for this year. Then the Auditor General recently released an audit of the taxpayer-funded health care for illegal immigrants. That audit showed that the actual cost of the program was 286% greater than what the Pritzker administration had thought was going to happen. The state has spent more than $2.2 billion, billion with a B, in taxpayer funds on free health care for illegal immigrants. I'm sponsoring legislation to end this massively expensive program. What is the Democrat supermajority doing about all of the problems that are on our plate? Zero. Zip. Zilch. Nothing. In fact, Democrats are pushing crazy legislation that would make our policies and our budget problems even worse. Let's start with the illegal immigration. Due to the failed Biden open border policies, we have more than 530,000 illegal immigrants in the state of Illinois. Let me be clear that without these open border policies, we wouldn't be having these ICE raids that are going on right now. The Democrats' sanctuary state policies and giveaways to illegal immigrants are incentives for them to come. If you build it, they will come, and they have. I have again filed legislation to repeal the Trust Act and end Illinois sanctuary state policies. And what are the Democrats doing? They're doubling down on their failed immigration policies. House Bill 2706 would further restrict law enforcement's ability from cooperating with ICE and immigration officials at the federal level. They say it's closing loopholes, but I say it's allowing criminals to run free and create less opportunity for law enforcement to work together to rid our communities of crime. They also have House Bill 3780, which would provide universal health care for all individuals residing in the state of Illinois, regardless of immigration status. I can only imagine how many billions, tens of billions of dollars that this program would cost. Keep in mind that just last year, the cost just for state employee health care went up over $1 billion, and they're expecting it to go up another $1 billion this year. That's just state employees. Rather than working with Republicans to find relief for hardworking taxpayers and bringing down the cost of living, Democrats are once again looking to raise taxes. I bring you Senate Joint Resolution Committee Amendment, Constitutional Amendment 4, which is another progressive income tax increase. This is the same thing that voters defeated years ago. The voters were clear in saying that the state of Illinois and the state government does not deserve more of our money. Meanwhile, since that was on the ballot, our budget has gone up $15 billion every year. So now we're $15 billion higher than when the people of the state of Illinois said that we don't deserve any more of their money. What are some of the other doozies that we're seeing that Democrats have put out? Let's see, there's House Bill 3518, which would legalize prostitution. There's a bill to make obesity a protected class rather than focusing on health care and improving people's health care and improving that for the entire health care system. We're just going to make obesity a protected class. The no voter ID, okay, no voter ID. They're talking about they won't allow voter ID, but they want to make sure that we can vote from prison. What about environmental justice communities or eliminating grocery bags or plastic silverware bans? and more Green New Deal scams. None of these bad bills will reduce the cost of living for Illinois families. I think I've made my point. The Democrat supermajority needs to stop tripping on mushrooms, magic mushrooms, and yes, there is a bill for that. And they need to get down to focusing on what helps Illinois families.